G'day guys and gal. My relationship with GW has been a rocky one. Whenever they do cool shit, I'll give them a pat on the back and a lollipop, but when they do some dumb shit, I'll call them out on it. I think that's a healthy way to go about most relationships, unless you're trying to have sex with them. If you're trying to have sex with them, you gotta smile and wave at the dumb shit. Fortunately, today is a pat on GW's head day, as it genuinely appears that after over a decade, they are finally releasing an updated ELDAR roster. I'm not talking about that new box reveal or even that Margan Ra teaser, although those were both pretty dope. I'm talking about the complete and utter remaster of the ELDAR army, the return of the Space Elves to the front stage. This video is actually triggered by the showcase of the new ELDAR Guardians. Guardians being the rank and file ELDAR. If they're going to redo the Guardians, then it's easy to assume that they're going to redo a lot more. It seems like they're currently doing one ELDAR teaser per week, with us being up to about week 3. So today we're going to talk about the quality of the new models revealed so far, which current models desperately need to be remastered, and if the new ELDAR models will fit in with the old ones. Like, will all ELDAR players basically just need to bin all their old units, or will they seamlessly integrate with the new lineup? All these questions and more will be answered. I do quickly want to talk about the Margan Ra teaser, before we grab our big titty ELDAR girlfriends and lather on the lube and go in deep. The old Margan Ra model is dog shit. It takes the Doomslayer equivalent of 40k and it makes him look like a midget who used his deformed parents' bones as cosplay. Hence, I actually had a proxy of him made that I've been selling for over a year now, as well as various other models. I don't necessarily make those models just for personal profit. I make them because I want characters to be done justice. So if the official Margan Ra model on the way turns out to be a banger, which it probably will, then I'll completely cease the sale of my Space Elf Deathlord permanently. It will no longer have purpose despite being, in my humble opinion, a dope ass fucking model. If you want to grab it while it's still available, as well as numerous other sexy ass Majorkill minis, then head over to my website, link is in the description, and all prices are in Australian dollar dues, so cheap as shit, unless you live in Venezuela. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so what is wrong with the current ELDAR range and why is it so good that GW is finally giving it a revamp? Well, as you may or may not know, the tabletop is king for Games Workshop. Sure, the video games and the lore in the books are cool and all, but the tabletop is where the money is at. Hence the tabletop dictates all. Space Marines get wanked off hard in the lore because they are the #1 sellers by far. ELDAR are not even close to being their top sellers, hence GW has not put much love into them lately. They did a half-assed attempt with the Inari, but then they just made lore that was insulting to ELDAR players, and as a result of the insult, ELDAR players didn't buy the new ELDAR books. So GW said fuck you and canned future ELDAR novels. Was a bit of a shit show. Being an ELDAR player sucked. Like, I have an ELDAR army that was generously donated to me that I just never ended up painting because I was so deflated. The models are old, the lore is dead, and there did not seem to be light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I've straight up just moved over to Custodes now. Not every ELDAR model was shit though. There were quite a few dope ones like the Wraith units, the Wind Riders, the Spirit Seers, and the new Janzar Phoenix Lord model. But all the good ELDAR models are expensive as fuck, whilst the old shit ones that nobody likes were affordable. Look how fugly these Striking Scorpions are. These third-party ones look so much better. And don't get me started on the avatar of Cain. What is that? Fortunately, Forge World actually made a decent avatar, but you can see what I mean. The ELDAR models that are supposed to be their draw cards, such as the Phoenix Lords and Aspect Warriors, are their worst. Imagine reading about a legendary lord who solo killed a Tyranid swarm only to see this model. So yes, the ELDAR lineup sucks and needed a refresh, and a refresh it has gotten. Let's start with the first new ELDAR reveal, an ELDAR vs Chaos Bock featuring an ELDAR Autarch, leading a squad of new Ranger models. At first, I wasn't actually aware that this was the start of a new ELDAR remaster, so whilst I appreciated it, I didn't really care that much. But yeah, the new Rangers are cool, a bit more lean and slick than the current ones. If they come in plastic, that would be another bonus. The new jet bikes are dope as hell, and the Autarch leading the squad was a clean example of the new ELDAR style. Very similar to what we have, but slightly better proportion with clearer detail. You can see that they've learnt a lot since releasing the Lumineth Realm Lords, which are some of the most stunning models I've ever seen. Overall, a huge up for this seemingly random release. It wasn't enough though. To make up for the pain all of us ELDAR fans have endured, we would need more. And more we were given in the form of a teaser. The teaser showed a few things. Chief among them was a new Margan Ra model and what appeared to be a new avatar of Cain. I love how bony and brutal the new Margan Ra model is appearing to be, which gives me hope that they're looking to not only expand the Phoenix Lord lore, but also update all the Phoenix Lord models. Like this is Asuman, aka the Elder that every Elder looks up to, and he looks like a total fuckwit. Phoenix Lords are the Elder versions of Primarchs, and it's nice to see that they finally may be treated as such. There's not a whole lot to say about this teaser overall though, as it didn't give away much detail, but it does seem like GW is bringing a lot of the focus away from the Ynnari and back to the craft worlds. Phoenix Lords, Rangers, and the new Guardian models are very craft worldy, and not so much Ynnari. Now for the third Eldar reveal, which was the one that moistened my panties in quivering anticipation of what is to come. It was the new Eldar Guardians. Now I know the Guardians aren't the most exciting units around, and the Guardian models with helmets still hold up to today. Without helmets, they look completely retarded, but with helmets they look alright. But the fact that the Guardians are getting a redone is what put this Eldar rework on my radar, so I'm really chucking the spotlight on them here. Let's compare the old Guardians with the new ones side by side to see where the new ones have been updated. At a glance, the differences include the new plumey ponytail the Eldar get, as well as significantly improved faces. Like, holy shit, what is that? More subtle differences revolve around the armor. The new Guardians have bigger shoulder plates and more defined armor muscle separation. This is good as stuff like Nuln Oil and other washes will have a significantly more noticeable and aesthetic effect on the newer Guardians. The poses are also a lot more dynamic, as well as their weapons. A normal Guardian squad pretty much only has the shuriken rifles, whereas the new one has different sword variants, grenades, and a heavier looking weapon. In terms of scaling and proportion, the models are quite similar, with the new Guardians being about 5 to 10% more proportionate. But here's the best part. The old Guardian models, unless I'm missing something such as the new Guardian models being a lot taller or something, will still look good when used with the updated Eldar models. The differences are subtle enough that the new Guardians could be considered a more elite squad rather than an entire different breed. This is in stark contrast to Primaris Marines and older Firstborn Marines. Putting a Primaris next to an old Firstborn Marine is laughable. The stunted Firstborn just looks completely silly next to the much more aesthetic Primaris. The Guardians don't seem to have this issue, so whilst the new Guardians are a significant improvement, they don't seem to make the old ones completely obsolete. I was curious as what GW was going to do when they eventually updated their Eldar, and I must say, between the new Guardians, the Autarch, as well as some of the more sporadic Eldar model updates over the years, I think they've really nailed the new look. If the theory is correct and GW will be releasing a new Eldar reveal each week, then I am very excited for the new Aspect Warriors. Like, new Guardians is cool and all, but the Aspect Warriors are the Eldar's trump card, so the prospect of them getting some love and care is very exciting. Who knows? Maybe the Eldar lore will stop becoming a big punch to the dick, and the space elves will finally have a decent impact on the setting beyond just sucking off Gilliman's holy blue and gold dick. That's all I got for today. Peace.